if you want to make more of this, then hit that subscribe button right now and hit the like button as well. All right. So we're talking about the precious metals right now. The gold market is open. We're going to wait for a few people to come on in here. Okay. Wait for a few more people. And one thing, remember guys, remember to donate to my GoFundMe. All right. I'm trying to get a faster motorcycle. I want to get either a Hayabusa or a Ninja H2. So if you guys give enough donations, you can make my Christmas dream come true. All right, guys. Very, very excited for that one. Hopefully we get plenty of donations coming through so I can get the, I think I'm going to go with the Hayabusa, I think. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We got to make sure we get enough donations first. All right, guys. And remember, I donate as well. I donate too. Just the other day, I gave $10 to the lady with cancer. I don't know if it's going to help cure her cancer, but at least it'll make her feel better. You know what I mean? All right, guys. Yo, John, negative 40 degrees here in Fairbanks, Alaska. John, you already have an awesome bike. I'm just kidding. No one's going to give me money for the bike. I know they're not going to give me any money. But it's funny, though. It's satire, you know? And you never know. I could get a millionaire that says, okay, I think it'd be funny to give me 20 grand so I can get a Hayabusa. You never know who's going to come in here, dude. You just don't know. I already have a nice bike. I got a CF Moto. It's kind of slow. I mean, it's kind of weak. It's basically the motorcycle that I have. It's the cheapest bike that they had, basically. That was like a 400. It was like a 400 cc or bigger. Something just shut in there. Weird. So yeah, my bike that I have, I only paid about $3,700 plus tax. So my bike is pretty slow. I want to get a new bike. I want to get a faster bike. So hopefully a millionaire comes in here and thinks it'd be funny to give me some money. You never know. You don't know unless you ask, right? So yeah, the gold market's open. Gold's up 10 cents. I don't need power. Well, yeah, sure I do. Shit, dude. If it's free, I'll take it, bro. If someone's going to give me a free Hayabusa, then I need the power, okay? Yeah. If it's free, why not? I could just sell it, you know? Shit. Someone gives me 20 grand, I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it for at least a couple seasons, though, and make tons of videos on it, and it's going to blow up my channel. It's going to help. I'm grinding to 10,000 subscribers. That's what this episode is all about. The grind to 10,000. Why don't you get a used Honda? I have a brand new CF Moto. I could get a used bike, sure. But if we're going to get some rich dude to give me 20 grand, I might as well go all the way, you know? And a Hayabusa costs about 20 grand. Why the heck not, you know? My favorite moderator, Uncle Charlie. No, I don't have a favorite. Sorry, Uncle. I don't have a favorite. Dude, I'm lucky that I have any moderators at all, you know? But of course I have some because I've been around on YouTube for long enough that it's nice that I got a couple, you know? I still say I'm lucky that I got any moderators. But I can see how it's possible that I did get them, and I do have them. So yeah, gold's up, silver's down. Silver's down to 71. Yeah, 71.95. So as I said, you know, we could get a bigger pullback. Silver could pull back to $60. I'm thinking that. So silver might not get a pullback at all. this might be it. But if we break below, if we go much lower on silver than right where we are right now, then it could break down significantly. Okay, we could go back down to 60. Yes. People are so ridiculous. Yeah, including myself. I am ridiculous. But you never know, guys. When I had 10 subscribers, people thought I was crazy. They said I would never make any money. They said I would never get monetized. But guess what? I already got monetized. So, and now people say I'm crazy because I'm asking for a Hayabusa motorcycle for free on my GoFundMe. And I think you guys are going to see that I'm not crazy. In the next couple of years, you're going to see that I'm not crazy after all. You know, and I'm not. I'm a little out there, but I'm not crazy. Just a little out there. And I made a new thumbnail for this video too. I made a new thumbnail. So I'm putting in the work, guys. I'm putting in the work. I deserve that Hayabusa. Where the bud at? We got the buds. We got the buds. I've made $1.11 all time from social media. $1.11. I'll show you how much I made, okay? Just give me 1 second. A homing pigeon is a variety of domestic pigeon. Okay. Oh, yeah. All right. So we'll show you how much money I made. Once and for all, I'm going to show you guys how much money I make on YouTube. Because, and remember, I do this every day. Every single day. For 2 to 3 hours a day, I work on YouTube. Sometimes, like today, I'm going to be working for like 8 hours. So this is how much money I make. Well, I don't want to see that part. Okay. Lifetime. This is how much money I've made on YouTube. 1.5 million views. 173. You can see it right now. It's blowing up. And then if you put it on for a year, I've made $173 in the last year. So I made nothing. And then just boop, 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 boop. So I did YouTube for so long and I made nothing. And now finally, dude, YouTube is a grind. YouTube is not fun, okay? Yeah, well, sometimes it's fun, but it's a grind. YouTube is a real struggle. You guys don't understand how hard it is to go from rags to riches on YouTube. You know, I should start making videos about how to get 1,000 subscribers, how to get 4,000 subscribers. I don't have 5,000 yet, so I don't know how to get 5,000 subscribers. But I do know how to get 4,500 subscribers. 173 is a very unlucky number. Every time I see it, shit goes real bad. Really? 173? Dude, I hope you're lying. I hope you're messing around. 173. Yeah. That's how many subscribers, or that's how much money I made. But yet this guy says it's a bad sign. I don't believe it. It ain't a bad sign. What would you do with $1 million? Dude, if you gave me $1 million, I'd try to invest it and turn it into $10 million. And then I'd open up my own trailer park. I'd have the biggest trailer park. And then I'd also have a rental company, vehicle rental companies. I'd start different businesses. Or I would try to make that $1 million really stretch. And I'd try to start a business and I'd be investing and stuff like that. But I wouldn't spend anything. Well, if you gave me $1 million, I'd probably buy a $5,000 car. Because right now I have a $3,000 car. So I'd like to get something a little bit better. However, if I had $1 million to invest, I would diversify. I'd buy some oil stocks, some gold and silver stocks. But the biggest thing, if I had $1 million, I would keep a lot of it in cash and just wait for a stock market crash. Because right when the stock market crashes, that's when you want to really buy, okay? So, oh man, if John slips on a melted ice cube at work, It can't work. Cheeseburger. Invest in KO and make 30K in dividends yearly. KO. What's KO? Now I got to look up this stupid KO stock. Man, I hate you guys. This better be a good one. If this ain't a good stock, I'm going to be pissed. All right, let me check it out. KO, he says, is a good one. Silver better start going up tonight. I'm going to be pissed again. I'm going to be pissed because this stock sucks. I'm going to be pissed because silver's dropping. KO. Oh, it's Coca-Cola. That's funny. Look at Coca-Cola. Look at the price of silver. It's almost dead on. Coca-Cola is almost the same price as silver. Coke is the safest stock known to man. Well, yeah, because people don't really care about their health. They'll eat anything. They'll drink anything. So Coca-Cola makes a lot of unhealthy products. And people love to hurt their bodies slowly over time. They love to get cancer. So that's why Coca-Cola will do well. Because people just are addicted to that sugar. And that's what I'm disgusted by. The people who just love Coca-Cola. It's like the sheep's drink. All the sheep drink it. You see people get in lines. They line up for miles to drink Coca-Cola, you know. If you go to the grocery store, you look in someone's grocery basket, Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola. It's a sheep drink. Yeah, Coca-Cola is a kid's party drink. It's a little kid's drink. Okay, Trailer Park Boys, let's get it. First Majestic Silver. First Majestic. Dude, if First Majestic Silver goes down, we got to buy, okay? You know, the price of silver is so high, gold is so high, this company is going to be making money. You know First Majestic is going to go up. It's got to go up. KO is at its highest. Is it its highest right now? That means it's usually not a good time to buy. Yeah, look how slow it goes. What a piece of crap. Coca-Cola, what a piece of crap. Look how slow it moves. This is back in 2015. It was worth $40 in 2015. $40. 15, 20, 25. 10 years later, it's only gone up $30 per share. That hasn't even beat inflation, dude. Silver is way better than Coca-Cola. Yeah. Dude, you're trying to... See, now I'm pissed. You gave me a garbage stock. You gave me one of the big stocks. It's pumped up because it's in everyone's 401k. It's in every freaking mutual fund. Coca-Cola is literally a garbage stock. It's unhealthy food. The price is underperforming. Okay, guys, the dividends are probably not that good, all right, compared to Petrobrazil. Petrobrazil and Ecopetro have way better dividends, okay? I would not buy Coca-Cola. SCHD stock. Is this the stock now? Dude, I got to go back in here. I'm trying to cook my food. This is we're trying to grind to 10,000 subscribers. SCHD. CHD. This better be a good one, bro. Schwab U.S. Dividend Equity ETF. That's cool. Got a 25% dividend. Probably pays a monthly dividend, I'm guessing, but I don't know. But it might be a monthly. The last dividend was paid in September, so it's probably a monthly dividend. Let's see here. They probably hold a lot of stocks that pay dividends. And it's on, maybe it's pretty much flat right now. But, you know, they pay 3.79% dividend. But yeah, let's see what they hold. What are like their holdings or whatever? What kind of garbage do they have? They have American Co., Amgen, Cisco Systems. They have Coca-Cola, Bristol Myers, Pepsi, Chevron, Lockheed Martin. So it's just a random conglomerate. Just a random assortment. You know, it's like I could have picked these, you know. Like literally, I could have picked them. But guess what? I could have picked better ones. These are the kinds of things that help pump up the big companies. They're all in ETFs. You know, there's so many ETFs that buy into these big companies, the Magnificent Seven, and they just keep pumping them up. I'm not a big fan of that one because, you know, the dividend is only 3.79%, and it's been flat. It's just not doing anything. So that Schwab dividend thing, the price is just flat, and the dividends are too small. Take a look at Petro Brazil. Forget the beverage co. Stock always goes up, pays a good dividend. Yeah, if you like that stock, go ahead. Yeah. I drink vitamin water. Is that bad? Vitamin water. I think it's not really bad. I think it has 0 calories. Yeah, I'm pretty sure vitamin water has like 0 calories. Or it might have like 2% real juice or something like that. But yeah, just look at the ingredients and make sure it doesn't have any high fructose corn syrup. Let me take a look. EPGIX. Yeah, I've heard of that one. Is that gold? EPGIX. Where have I heard that? Peter Schiff? I think I heard of that from Peter Schiff. Let's take a look. Euro Pacific Gold Fund. That's Peter Schiff. See, I know what I'm talking about, guys. Euro Pack. That is, yeah, that's up. Yeah. Yeah. Does it have a dividend? Yeah. 4.79% dividend. Yeah, that's Peter Schiff's shit. Peter Schiff is good. Peter Schiff is definitely good. So, vitamin water. Vitamin water ingredients. And the guy's probably not even here anymore. So, ooh, look at this. Vitamin water ingredients. This is not financial advice. And I do look like a clown. That's on purpose. So, vitamin water is made from reverse osmosis water, the primary base of the drink. That's good. Crystalline fructose or cane sugar. So it does have somewhat healthy sweeteners. Cane sugar. The body recognizes sugar as sugar, you know, but that's okay. Everyone can have a little bit of sugar, unless you have underlying issues. So electrolytes such as potassium, magnesium, vitamins C, E, B3, B5, B6, B12, natural flavors and colorings. It's all natural flavorings. Okay. So vitamin water, I think it's pretty good. Yeah. I think vitamin water is very good for you. So guys, I got to put this on monetization. I'm not making any money again. I just did a whole live and I wasn't even monetized. And I did that whole live for no reason. I didn't make any money on that one at all. I at least want to make $1 per live. All right. So live, yeah, I have it off. So I was wasting my time this whole time. No, it's not a waste. It's always good to talk to you guys. I'm a little bit dramatic sometimes. And remember, guys, I'm kind of going crazy because I'm hustling so hard. I'm trying to pump this channel up to 10,000 subscribers, okay? So I don't get much sleep. Sometimes I stay up all night tossing and turning about what videos I got to make. The fact that I'm going to have to struggle every single day. You know, pretty soon I'm going to have to go back to work and I'm going to be struggling on my full-time job and on YouTube at the same exact time. So I'm always kind of making myself a little crazy just because I would like to take a day off. But as soon as I take one day off, the other YouTubers are going to gain on me. You know what I mean? I can't let that happen. I got to catch up to the other YouTubers. I can't let them gain on me. You guys got to realize that life is a competition. It is a struggle sometimes. Okay? If you want major success, you're going to have to compete. You're going to have to compete with the best. I'm competing with the Silver Slayer, Mike Maloney, you know, all these guys. So I can't let them outwork me. I got to outwork them. So what time you work at investment firm tomorrow? John going to be day trading at school. You should try to get a job at Costco. Costco, really? Well, we have a BJ's, I think. I only have 50 ounces. Really? That's good, dude. Shit. You got 50 ounces of silver? I'm proud of you, dude. Because when I first met you, how much did you have? You had none, right? You know, you didn't have much silver when I first met you. $28 an hour at Costco. I got to go apply to Costco. I don't know if we have one here in Alaska, but they might in the next town over. Okay. 3D matrix, end of intentionally created enslavement system. Don't work at Costco or BJ's. It's always crowded and you slave away. Well, I'm used to that. I'm used to being a slave. Yeah. Where you work at? I work at Burger King. And I'm a stock trader and I'm a professional YouTuber. And guys, you know, I don't know if I'm a professional YouTuber, but I am making a few bucks a day. Yeah. I think I'm up to about $4 a day now. And if I work really hard, I could probably make $5 or $6 a day. Okay. This guy has $30,000 in gold jewelry. Gold jewelry is a very good investment as long as you buy it at a good price. If you overpay, you're never going to get your money out of it until like 10 years down the road. Okay. So just when you buy your gold jewelry, you got to make sure you know how much it's worth. You got to find out the melt value. Okay. It's dark in the dinner time and my Trans Am is put away for the winter. Life blows till April. Yeah. My motorcycle's put away until it really warms up here, you know? So it's going to be put away for a while. I'll show you the motorcycle in the springtime. Do you have ad revenue yet? Yes, I make a couple bucks. I'm actually making about $4 a day. So maybe we got to talk about potential ways to help blow up this channel. I buy at spot usually or a little more. Oh yeah, it's okay to pay a little more, dude. Yeah. It's really hard to get gold jewelry under spot unless you find someone that really needs the money. They really need to sell it. But you can pay a little extra. Yeah, sure. Like if this chain is, if the melt value is 3,000, I'd pay 3,200, 33, 3,400. Yeah. So don't be afraid of paying a little bit of a premium, okay? Buy your gold, buy your silver, pay your premium if you have to, okay? Run an ad right now. I don't know how. It runs them automatically at certain times. Do sell portable DVD players? No. I don't sell portable DVD players, guys. That's somebody else, okay? We're making some food right here. Can't wait to get that protein, guys. Got to get that protein. 555, yeah, send John 200 super chat and tell him what kind of DVD player you want. I'll take the super chat, but I really don't sell DVD players. Russia just nuked New York. You're lying. You are lying. Russia did not nuke anyone. No, yeah, there's no, okay, good. Yeah, there's no nuke. These guys are trying to get me going. They're trying to scare me. But there's no way. Russia would not do that. Well, I don't know, but I don't think they're going to do that yet. Okay? Put in his busy crying about front, we would all know. They nuked Japan. They didn't nuke anything. Blacklisted DVDs. No. I don't sell any blacklisted DVDs. The episode is Always Sunny where Charlie says, oh, why don't you just get 2 refrigerators? I don't watch that show, Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I don't watch. I mean, it's a funny show, but I don't watch it. Sausage. Got to get big, guys. Look at that. We got 62 people in the house. We're gonna have to do some flexing, I think, for the DVDs. Looks like I am Long Island. Turn away from evil. This is gonna be a crash this upcoming year. I'm starting to pull out some of investments. You can do that if you want to, sure. I'm not pulling out any cryptocurrency. I'm not pulling out. Well, I'll be really honest with you. I'm not pulling out anything because I think the melt up is going to happen. I'm not pulling out. But yeah, go ahead. If you think that you want to reduce your position sizes because of a crash, yeah, go ahead. Especially if you got a lot of money in investments, then I think it's okay to pull out. And if you have like a lot of money in bonds, yeah, take out all your money from the bonds and put that in cash. You know, I'm really saying and doubling down. You can't time the market. We don't know when a crash is coming for sure. We might not even get a crash in 2026. Okay? We may not even get a crash. I like to take a risk. So I'm going to stay in these markets. And in fact, as a matter of fact, I'm going to keep buying more. I'm going to buy more crypto. I'm going to buy more gold, more stocks. Okay? When the market crashes, it's time to buy. Yep. That's the best time to buy. All right, guys. Let's pump this up. Share this video. Looking pretty strong today, huh? Let's get it. He never pulls out. Bird chest. I got the bird chest. Take a look at this one. Let's get this money, guys. That's how he lost his hair. Those are arms of a professional burger flipper. Yeah. I want to kind of joke, but I ain't got that, so I can't talk shit. John, you should consider doing a new channel for bodybuilding, one for investing and one for bodybuilding. You got a minimum wage job. Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. But if I started a bodybuilding channel, it could take me up to 3 years before it's monetized. So it's actually much more efficient to try to blow up this channel from bodybuilding. All right. Yeah. I am not about to start another channel. That's going to take 3 years. Maybe I could do it in 1.5, you know. But yeah, I'm not going to go through that hell again of trying to start off a channel from scratch. I've already done that. Remember guys, my very first YouTube channel was banned and I had to start again all over from scratch. I don't want to do that again on a bodybuilding channel. But, you know, I could try. Look at that. I burned it a little bit. I was trying to get subscribers. Now I burned it. Oh, well. I'm going to eat it anyways. Damn it. Paid good money for this food, too. even smoky in here. I burned all my sausage, guys, because I had to try to grow my channel. Who gives a shit where he works? A job is a job. Yeah. You don't have to defend me, but it is nice. Yeah, a job is a job, guys. What kind of trailer do you live in? I live in a very nice trailer. Very nice. Did you ever try to work for the fishing industry in Alaska? Not yet. Not yet, but I will. Economy is a scam. A job is a job, guys. As long as you're working and trying to level up. Remember, guys, I was working at the golf course making I was making $15 an hour. And I was investing every penny I could buy in silver and gold back 3 years ago. And now look what happened. All that money I scavenged for that I could barely even afford to feed myself. I bought all that gold and silver, and now gold and silver is going through the roof. Okay? I'm telling you guys, building wealth, it's a struggle. Okay? But the more wealth you build, the more wealth you can attract. Okay? So the richer you become, the faster you can build more wealth. All right? So 50-year mortgages. Yeah, the 50-year mortgage is becoming a thing now. I think that's insane. Don't get a 50-year mortgage. 4 in Norwood, maybe. Have you been in Alaska? Did you grow up there? I moved here. I didn't grow up here, no. I moved here because they were offering incentives. They were paying me money to move here. Yeah, guys. Yeah, thanks everybody. Hit that subscribe button. We're about to check out the price of gold, and I'll give you my analysis. I do gold mining. Wow. What is this? Tweaker's Corner? Tweaker's Corner. No, I'm not a tweaker. I'm not into that stuff. All right. Back in the day when I was a degenerate, I used to be into the downers. You know, I was never into the tweaking, the uppers. Yeah. But now I'm drug free. I don't do any of that stuff now. Yeah, I was a big fan of the downers. Yeah. Oh boy. I had some good times, some good days. Some good days and some more good days. It was a blast. But you shouldn't do that stuff. You shouldn't do that stuff. Even though I had so much fun, it was worth it. It was amazing. You should stay drug-free, all right? I know sometimes I kind of glorify it because it was such a great time in my life. But you got to stay drug-free, okay? Because that stuff costs a lot of money. It costs too much, you know? It's not all fun and games. Oh, yeah. Let's get it, guys. You sound in love with them. Oh, I was, yes. But let's just try to move on. You look like you'd take too much Xanny bars and trip out at people. I used to get the yellow school buses, the green Monster bars. Oh, yeah. All right, guys. Let's move on. Let's move on. Tennis boat, not buying oil. I buy oil stocks, yes. I think oil is going to go through the roof. Okay, silver price right now, $72.42, okay? So, yeah, silver price came down. The silver price dropped. It was up to $84, and now it's down to $72. Damn. That means silver fell $12, okay? We have had the most volatile trading session on silver that we have ever had. And this just happened, okay? So take a look, guys. Take a look. Here's silver right now. You can see this general uptrend right here. But see how it got ahead of itself? It just started going straight up. But check this right out here. See this one? We're right in line, okay? We're right in line with this. This is fine. This is totally fine. Even if it drops a little bit more, that's okay, because I think this uptrend is still in place, okay? So I think that we're still looking good on the silver metal and gold, okay? We're still looking good. And I really like platinum. No, I don't do any drugs. I really like platinum because it had a big drop today. Let's take a look at platinum, guys. Let's take a look. Guys, hit that subscribe button. Gold's up $10 right now. Maybe he depend on tomorrow. Are you on crack? No, I don't do any drugs whatsoever. Nothing. Maybe a little bit of green, you know, a little bit of the broccoli. Here's what I have to say about that tennis boat. Bubble burst. It crashed back. Yeah, it crashed to what it was last week. You know, big deal. Silver, it's gonna crash like that. You know, it's gonna have shakeouts. The important thing is that you do not become scared. Okay, you have to look at as a shakeout as a good thing. And it is. They're just trying to shake out the weak hands. Okay, so yeah, look at the drop in platinum. So here's platinum. It looks almost like silver. So platinum has been climbing up. It went up to 2,500. And then we dropped. Oof. So we just fell $400, guys. $400. And look at this. Look at this. Boom. See? So yeah, of course we're gonna come back down a little bit, you know? We could even come back down to here. But then I think we're gonna go back up. We're gonna go back up. Yeah. Platinum just went crazy. The fork melted. That's not healthy. I can't eat off of that fork. We need more money. Are you on crack? No, no. What should I invest in on Fidelity? Oil stocks. You never had your car. You never had your car. Granny shift instead of double clutching like you should. Thanks for that. Thanks. Dude, I should roll up a doobie and watch Fast and the Furious tonight. It'd be more fun if I had somebody to watch it with, but dude, you never had your car. Granny, there's so many quotes from that movie. It's insane. Like so many good quotes that are memorable. Granny shifting instead of double clutching like you should. I love that movie. I had that movie on VHS, and then my buddy got the DVD. And I was like, "Oh, you got the DVD? Wow!" I should just go on eBay and pick up a copy. You know, pick up a copy of Fast and the Furious on eBay. Maybe I'll do that right now, because I would like it. Bro, how poor are you? How poor am I? I don't know. I'm not that poor because I can afford to eat lots of different good food. I can afford a lot of things that I don't even buy. I could buy a nice car, you know. I could afford a lot, but I choose to live a poor life. I live below my means, so that way I can build wealth on the side. You know what I mean? Yeah. I always try to live below my means, so I try to spend less than I earn, and then I put all my money into my investments. Okay, and that's what I recommend for you guys. First, you got to save up an emergency fund. So save up some cash like this. And after you save up some cash, then I think you should start investing. Okay? You got to invest. How much is a hair transplant? The Buster brought me back. I see that one, yeah. Yeah, that was a good one. The Buster brought me back. What's that other one? Everybody happens to knows a few things. And one of the things that we knows is, it's not how you stand by your car. It's how you race your car. That was one of my favorite ones. Everybody happens to knows a few things. It's not how you stand by your car. It's how you race your car. I live my life a quarter mile at a time. Nothing else matters. Not the mortgage, not the store, not my team, and all their bullshit. For those 10 seconds or less, I'm free. That's one of my favorite ones. Typical Honda Civic cornball. You almost had me. You never had me. You never had your car. Granny shifting, not double clutching like you should. Ejecto-cito, cuz. That was a good one. Ejecto-cito. I don't know. I gotta buy a copy of that movie. Fast and the Furious. It's just an amazing movie for its time. I mean, it was just an amazing movie. Fast and the Furious DVD collection. Let's see if I can buy it. 21 bucks. There's one for $3.90 for the original Fast and the Furious. I'll probably buy it tonight. I'll buy a copy of it. I got to look around, but I want to find a good deal. Ejecto-cito, cuz dude took my troll like a champ. That was more impressive than his car. Cutting into your profits. I broke the wheel. I don't remember that. John's protecting Johnny Tran. Too soon, Junior. Where is he going with my car? Jesse is taking it to the car wash. Too soon, Junior. I say that all the time. Like, my buddy, he sold silver at $54 an ounce. I said, too soon, Junior. I told him that. We were at work. I said, too soon, Junior. And then what happens? Silver goes up to 85, 84. Told you it was too soon. The guy's driving the S2000. This fool's got an S2000. I love those cars. The Honda S2. S2K. I met this one girl. We worked together, and she used to call it a S2K. I was like, yeah, I guess that's what they call them, an S2K. S2000. S2. Yeah, and the Honda S2000 uses a VTEC engine. Toretto, the police busted into my family house. You embarrass me. I never narked on nobody. I gotta watch that movie. This is not Hungry Man. This is legit real sausage. Ain't no Hungry Man. You know what this is? Quinoa. Very good quality carbohydrate. But yeah. So gold's up. A little bit. A little bit. We're moving around a lot, but yeah, we're up. We're up a little. Oh, that looks bad. So there's a big drop, and then it's just, it's not really doing much. pretty much doing nothing. Nobody wants to tune into YouTube and somebody chewing their food. Yeah. I hope that you're wrong so I can get subscribers. Yeah. I fear that you are right, but I hope you are wrong. And you know, S2000 hold value, great cars. You can get 500 to 600 horsepower out of stock internals. Most people convert them to hard tops. Oh, yeah. And the LS swaps, like the LS engine, the V8s from the Camaros and stuff. Yeah. The Honda S2000, dude, a lot of Hondas hold their value, but the S2000 really holds its value. That's why I never bought one. They're always too much money. But I could buy an S2000 now, but I really just don't want to anymore. I don't want to now because I'd rather just keep investing my money. But if I ever make like $1 million, then I'll probably buy one. RSX Type S. Those are very rare. Very desirable cars because you can mod them. Guy's going to put a weed whacker motor in a Honda. Gotta get your protein in, guys. Remember. Love stick shift. I got a freaking Buick 3800 engine. I got a Buick LeSabre. Very reliable, but very junk. I like something a little bit more flashy, you know. Sometimes I eat six eggs a day, and I also have protein shakes, and I also have sardines, and I also have sausages and tuna fish. So yeah, I eat a lot more protein than you think I do. Silver's up a little bit. $72.50. I gotta roll up. Usually I roll up before I eat. The new RSX is whack, but there's a new RSX GTR. Any new car is going to pale in comparison to the original. Yeah. I think I heard about the new RSX. Yeah. They're overpriced, not as reliable. They're all direct injected. Probably turbocharged. It's just a recipe waiting for disaster. Yes. Cannabis. NSX. Acura NSX is nice, yeah, but you just can't get them. I gave up on having a nice car for right now because I want to get rich. What do we always say? Your car will keep you poor. If you have a car payment that's too high, very bad idea. Don't buy a brand new car. Learn how to hold a fork first.
Hello, Moto.
Hello?
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 Jonathan, you at work?
No?
Oh, it's Jim. Okay. I was trying to see what time I got to be here tomorrow.
Oh,
All right.
I'm off. Yeah, I don't have to work for a couple more days yet.
Okay, let me call Jim then. Okay, thank you.
All right, bye. You want me to come into work? I don't think so. I'm working right now. See, guys, when you're a good worker, they're always trying to call you up, trying to get you to come in, you know? Screw work. This is better. But in reality, they might get me to go in, you know? I wasn't planning on it, but we'll see if I get any other phone calls. Hopefully not, because I really don't want to go into work. Thanks for that, Kobe. KC Trades. That's one of our OG viewers. He's been around since a long time, since we've been on the golf course. So KC Trades, good to still see you here. One of my top viewers. Always donates some money too. I look like Jesse Pinkman, yeah. Yeah, I look like Jesse Pinkman a little bit, yeah. But I take that as a compliment. Bro, you're not going to get rich turning down that overtime. Well, I don't know. Because right now, this video is monetized. So I'm going to make a little bit of money on this video, probably $2. If I'm lucky, I'll make $2 on this video. Which is still pretty cool. It's chump change, but it's still cool. If I really want to make money on YouTube, you got to have a lot of people watching. Yeah. Like if I had 500 or 600 people, then I'd be making some money. Okay. Just buy a C6 vet. Best bang for your buck. I know, but the rear wheel drive, I'm a fan of front wheel drive. I know the S2 is rear wheel drive too, but I really like front wheel drive cars. I do like the Corvettes because they're insane. Yeah, it's the best bang for your buck. Your best bang for your buck is to get like a 2002 Corvette, somewhere in there, you know. But once the price of silver hits like 200, I'm gonna find someone that's desperate, and I'll try to buy their Corvette off them or their S2 or whatever. You gotta wait till there's blood in the streets, then you buy your car. Yeah, Civic, baby, Civic. I have a motorcycle. I have a CF Moto 450 NK. Build a Civic with VTEC. VTEC, yes. It's VTEC, bro. I never had VTEC. I had a D16Y8, but that didn't have VTEC. It was just turboed. Maybe it was VTEC. Yeah, the Integra Type S is very, very rare. Integra Type R, very rare. You can't find them. Definitely not here in Alaska. VTEC, yo. You're telling me I can convert a Civic to all-wheel drive? Yeah. How much is that going to cost me? 20 grand? They have an Integra Type S they're making now. Yeah, let me look that up. Integra Type S. And I had an Integra. The kids used to call them Teggies. I thought that was so gay. He's like, I'm going to drive my Teggy. That's what these noobs used to call an Integra, a Teggy. But I used to have, it was like a 1999 Integra Type R or whatever. And that thing was sick, but it was so heavily modified and it was so junk and rusted out and it leaked oil that I sold it, you know. And the shifting, the bushings were worn out. So most of those cars, that's how they're going to be. If you're going to want to buy an Integra Type R, it's going to be beat. It's going to be junk. It's going to be beat on, okay? So nobody from a CRV, bro, cost maybe $5 grand. I had a CRV. CRVs are great cars. They got the timing chain. They got the K engine, the K24. You know, the CRVs are unstoppable. You know, I was going to buy a CRV from the dealer in town. But somebody else bought it before I did. So I should have had that car. I should have had that. But someone else scooped it out before me. This guy had an Integra as well. Really? Yeah, you like your Hondas, your Acuras. You like, yeah, Acura. Yeah, Acuras are nice cars. It's kind of like a sportier version of Honda, I guess. You got the all-wheel drive from a CRV, and there's another Honda that has all-wheel drive, and that's how you know, guys. I kind of gave up driving fast and having fun on the road. Well, that's what my motorcycle's for. But as far as a car, you know, I kind of gave up the speed, the fun, you know. It's sad, really. It is. I want to get that excitement back in my life where I have a nice car, you know. And that's partly why I invest. Because hopefully in 2026, I'll be able to sell some of my stocks and I'll buy a nicer car. I'll get something really cool. Okay, Integra Type S. The 2025 Integra Type S is a high-performance hatchback. I like hatchbacks that combines sporty driving and everyday usability. A 2-liter turbocharged 320 horsepower. What does the Civic Type R have, though? 260? I don't know. I wonder what the Civic Type R is. It 340? I think I would prefer a Civic Type R, but still. And 310 foot-pounds of torque paired with a 6-speed manual, which is good because manuals are hard to get now. The car is designed for enthusiasts, offering sharp handling, precision, and a ride that is both sporty and comfortable. But, you know, I question how reliable it's going to be, you know, because they're just coming out. I'm going to want to wait and see how they are. There's the 2026 model is already out. It looks cool. I mean, the back of it looks okay. $54,000. 54 grand. This guy doesn't like it. I can give you some ideas on how to save time and money. I'm always open to ideas like that because I want to use my time more effectively so that I can get more subscribers. So I'm definitely open to listening to you, okay? 1988 Trans Am. It's got a 250 shot of nitrous. You're going to blow your engine there, pal. Damn. He probably doesn't care. If this guy blows his engine, he'll just rebuild it, you know? Okay, it's the same engine as the Civic Type R. Okay. The Civic Type R and Integra. You can get a Mustang 5.0. Yeah, but a Mustang is a big car. It's a Mustang, you know? I don't like Mustangs. Mustangs are just everywhere. They're too common. It's like your number one muscle car that everybody's got. You know, I knew plenty of people that had them, and these guys were all douches. You know, my one buddy John Doman, he was a douche. He had one. You know, I'm just not a big fan of the Mustang crowd. I just think that the guys that own Mustangs are all douches. You know, yeah. I'm not a fan of the Mustang. You know, I don't like the people that drive them. He thinks that the Integra Type R will be a future classic, or Type S will be a future classic. Maybe if you upkeep on the maintenance and you garage it and you don't let it rust out. I live in Alaska, dude, so we got a lot of snow, and I need to get a better snow vehicle. But yeah, that's $54,000. That's too much. I don't want to spend that much. That's just way too much. I got it, but I ain't wanting to spend it, you know. And I won't get a loan for that either. I'm not going to get a $54,000 loan. No way. I'm just saying $54K for a JDM car is BS. It's not even probably a real JDM like they were in the old days, you know. I liked how they used to be. The old 2000 Civic Type R. I like how the JDM cars used to be. With the B series engines, those were the best. Okay, those were the best. You look like a too much plus loans. Mustangs are cool if you have a mullet and are married to your cousin. That's pretty much what I meant. Yeah. Yeah, I knew some people that had Mustangs, and I'm just, well, my one buddy has one, and he's a cool dude. So it really just depends. My one buddy, Jordan, he's got a Mustang, and that guy's got he's got it going on. He's got a lot of good shit in his life too, and he's a good dude. So, but he got more of a classic Mustang, a collectible Mustang. Okay, so for women, for 10 or fit, but have you jump off airplane without a parachute. A Supra Nissan Z from the factory. I don't like the Supras because they're basically a BMW, which are junk. But I guess those engines are all right. The B58, I believe, right, in the Supra. The B58. As far as I know, it's a pretty good engine. They put them in a lot of cars. The old school, yeah, that's what my buddy had, as a Fox body. Yeah, those ones are cool because they're lightweight. They're fast. They're easily able to modify. So yeah, I like those older ones. But you know, some of them are kind of cool. I like the ones that had the shaker hood from like 2012 or something, 2010. I don't even know. 2008. They had a shaker hood, and they had a couple different variations of the Mustang back in the day that were nice. But and nowadays they have the Coyote engine. And those ones are kind of cool, I guess. The Coyote engine's a pretty powerful engine. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Mustangs, but Lexus IS 300 with the 2JZ. Yes. They also have the Lexus LS 400s. Those are good too. But a lot of the Lexuses are unstoppable. They can just go forever. Yeah. Wolf of Burger King is back. Yeah, thanks, dude. I'm the Wolf of Burger King. Swap B58 for 2JZ. The 2JZ, isn't that the one in the Supra? What's wrong with Mustangs? It just takes a certain guy that really likes them, you know? And that's not me. It's not me. I'm just not a fan of them. Mitsubishi Mini Cab? The heck is that? Toyota Tacoma goes forever, yes. What's a Mitsubishi Mini Cab? Let me see that. Mitsubishis. Huh. Oh, it's like a little tiny truck. Yeah, buddy. You think that's cool? This guy thinks those are cool. That is cool. Look at that one. It's a Mitsubishi mini cab. Look at that. That's sick. Maybe not. They're underrated. The Wolf of Burger King is back. I wanted to try to do some squats today with like my backpack. I was gonna try to do some of those. So I might give that a shot in a minute. Parts for Mitsubishis are hard to come by, yeah. Suzuki Samurai. 69 Chevelle. He wants me to look up a Suzuki Samurai. Dude, I got a blaze. I got to blaze up soon. Hold on. The heck is that? Oh, it's like a geo tracker. It's like it's like one of those geo trackers. That's cool. Suzuki Samurai. That's sick, dude. I don't know how reliable they are. Check out the INEOS Grenadier. INEOS GR Grenadier USA. Wow. That's sick. Check it out. Yeah, those are cool. I would definitely take one of those for free. Toyota MK2. I think he's talking about that Spider, the convertible. Yeah, I know. Like and subscribe, guys. Jesus Rodriguez pumping it up for me. Thanks, Jesus Rodriguez. Appreciate that. What about, look up the Mandingo. It's an Australian-made truck. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. I think that's something totally different, bro. The Wolf of Burger King, yes. Okay, I'll show you what car I have. I'll take a look at this. Take a look at my car. Looks just like this one too. That's what I got. This one's going for $3,000. Mine has a little bit more miles on it, but not much. Well, this one's going for $4,000. I only paid $2,900 for mine. But that's what it is. I don't have a sunroof though. So that's what mine is right there. But they are a very, very reliable car. It's one of the most reliable engines in the world. The car wizard, he always says how they're so good. Okay. But I guess now the car wizard says that that these Buicks are aging and now they're having more problems. I think it's fine. They're fine, guys. They're a great car. I had a transmission solenoid go out. So what did I do? I changed it. All right. If you get an old car, of course it's going to break down from time to time. It's going to have little issues that's going to require your attention. Okay. But it's still better to have a cheap older car that's bought and paid for than a $50,000 car that you have to go into debt for. Okay. I don't believe in taking on debt unless it's for a business. Do not take on debt, guys. I mean, I know most of you guys are in debt. I got a little bit of debt. I took out a little loan for around $7,000. But I really just want to build my credit too. So, and I could pay that back. I could pay my loan off at any time. Okay. So yeah, it's good to get loans to build your credit, but you don't want to go into too much debt to the point where, it's unsustainable debt. Okay. You need to upgrade your Buick to a Grand National. Yeah, those ones are like the turbocharged V6s or something. Those are very fast cars for back in the day. Those are cool, yeah. Buick Grand National. My one buddy really likes those cars. Debt can be a good thing. I'm in debt, but my credit is at 730. That's a good credit score. But remember, yeah, it's kind of okay to go into debt, but you still want to be able to save and invest, okay? If your debt levels are so high that you're struggling to pay it off, that means you got too much debt. And if you can't invest any money, then that means you have too much debt. You got to be able to invest, okay? Investing is very, very important. Gold and silver. What will silver do tonight? It's really not doing much right now. It's pretty disappointing right now, actually. Let's take a look at silver. $72.72. Here we go, silver. Ooh, 72.81. 72.81. So it's just freaking bouncing around. Probably come back down. Probably just bounce around. Who knows? But we got to see what happens, okay? The key is right here. See this? These lines and a consolidation. We're running up. We could get another consolidation, okay? You see that? Consolidation here. Little cup handle, breakout. We could go sideways again. But I want to see if we can keep this line going here. We could keep this going. Okay. So if we break, see this? If we break below this, if we break down to here, that means it's over. That means that we're probably going to go back down lower to here. But if we can stay here, if we can stay right here, then we might be able to keep going. Okay. So we got to see if the chart structure breaks down. And that's only time will tell. But right now it's looking good. Okay, silver, it is looking good. It really is. Because it's still in that trend line. It's right in there. You can see it popped up too high, and then it had to come back down to that trend line. But we're right in that line. So I would say that this is good. With silver right now, it's looking okay. I missed a credit card payment and took 45-point drop. Dude, just for missing one payment? That's not right. They know, dude, I'm sorry for you, but that's how they get you. I used my girlfriend's credit. It's 820. You're lucky that you got a girlfriend that lets you use her credit. The price of silver is at $72.94. So we're almost back up at 73. So yeah, it's looking okay. It's looking okay. Yeah. And for gold is up $8.20 right now. And gold is just kind of flat. We got to see what happens with gold. Is it going to So here's gold. Still above the 200 moving day average for silver. Yeah, it looks like we're good. It looks like it could still break down at any time. You never know. Okay? You never know. So here's gold. You can see this, it moves up, and then it has a consolidation, and then it moves up, and this is kind of a consolidation. This is where silver had the cup and handle. Gold didn't make a cup. If it went up here, it would have made a cup. But gold just kind of made a crappy cup. And then we still went up, and then we just broke down. Now we're right here at this previous top. Is this going to provide resistance? Well, maybe. I'd say we're pretty safe right now. This is resistance level right here. Let's see if we can keep on going, okay? But I don't know, guys. I only know that long term it's a great asset to hold on to. But, and I think that silver could go to 200, 300 in the next couple of years. I bought 300 ounce at $20 years ago. There is no selling for fiat. Yeah, what are you going to do? You're going to sell your silver and then you get some fiat? What's this? It's crap. You know, you got to have real gold, real silver. Those are the true assets to hold on to. Those are the real investments that you want to have. I think every portfolio should have some gold and silver. You don't need a lot, but maybe I believe up to 30% of your portfolio should be in the precious metals. All right, up to 30%. That seems like a lot. And if that's too much for you, then just put in 5. Okay? Get 5% of your money in silver. That's still better than nothing. Okay? You know, you got a question. How much Bitcoin do you have? Why do you have all that Bitcoin but no silver? You got to diversify. Because if you had diversified, looks like you would have been doing better on silver. Okay? Because right now, Bitcoin is dumping it. Bitcoin's looking like a piece of crap right now. How long have you been in this business? I've done YouTube for 3 years, and I just started making money last week. So I did 3 years worth of work just to start making a little bit of money. But there's people that have been doing YouTube for 10 years, you know. And once I've been doing this for a few more years, I think that I should be able to quit my job and just do this full time. But for right now, I have a day job. Okay, so do you do drugs? No. Do you have a boy? So it's personal investment rather than stock investment. No, I believe in stock market investing too. I like a lot of stocks, okay? A lot of stocks. I'm into dividend stocks, gold stocks, silver stocks. I have the one stock, Realbotics, XBOTF. They make the female companion robot doll, okay? I like DJT. I like a lot of stocks, all right? I like Rio Tinto. It's RIO. I like Devon Energy, DVN, okay? That vegan teacher is live right now. The vegan teacher. I used to watch Vegan Gains. That guy was real funny. Weed is a drug. No, it's not. No, it is not. It's a leaf. It's a leaf, bro. You don't know the difference. You don't know you're up from down, you're left from right. It's a totally natural thing. 100% natty. I'm all natty, bro. Okay? John is a legend. Some unknown circle. Pay the respects, guys. I do consider myself a bit of a unknown legend. I'm an unknown legend. Yes. Not a drug. It's not. It's a leaf. You know? It's a leaf. Makes you feel different. It's a drug. Okay. Exercise makes you feel different. Okay? Money makes you feel different. Try to get $100,000. Then see how you feel. It feels pretty good. Okay? You know? Going for a run, that makes you feel different. Just because it makes you feel different, I mean, it's not a hardcore drug, you know. Dude, we got 64 people in the house now. Guys, hit that subscribe button. I wanted to try to do a few, squats. I wanted to do something here, guys. Because I got to get my testosterone pumping. 1 second. Got the pennies. Invest in copper. This is all copper. All right. I wanted to try to do some squats and see how it feels. Just to see if it's a good workout. Oh, it's falling backwards. Let me do it on the front. I have a theory that this will work. All right, let's try it. It's working. It works a little bit. It's helping my legs get stronger. 3 sets of 20. All right. Let's do 3 sets of 20. I'm going to start now. 1, 2. It's working. I think it works, guys. I really feel it in my my back, which is good. I do want to get a stronger back. All right. Hip crease below knee, orbit doesn't count. Hip crease below knee. So you're saying I got to go down further? I'll take a dab for each completed set. This guy's gonna smoke a dab or something. That's hard of your back having. Oh yeah, I could feel my back. But it's just like a deadlift. You're gonna work your back, you know. So whatever. I'll train the back. That's hard on your. Yes, it is. Wax. Oh yeah, I smoke the wax. That's when you take a blowtorch and you like heat up this thing. Yeah, you take a blowtorch, you heat it up, and then you go. That's what a dab is, I think. We used to do that on the golf course at work, and that was fun. Every day at lunch. Try a split squat with dumbbell, John, or goblet squats. He thinks that he's okay. I got to get a full range of motion. All right. Well, I don't have the right equipment, the right setup, so I'm just going to do what I can. All right. 68 viewers in here. Wow, that's a lot of viewers. You should only do back and triceps for the rest of your life. I got good triceps. I do. That's the tricep head right there. I think I got good triceps. Let's hit it. Oh, damn. My hamstrings. Shit. Dude, I can feel my hamstrings like hardcore right now. Like it hurts. You're leaning too far forward. Okay. I'm leaning too far forward. But I feel it though. My hamstrings are really, at least I feel it, you know. I want to get one of those bars that you can hold on to like this, and then you can squat like that. I want to get one of those.
I just want to know what it feels like to be pregnant. My back hurts watching it. Weed is a drug for sure, but I still love it. Thank you. What? Act as if you're sitting in a chair. Well, I can't when it's all the weight's in the front of me. And if I put all the weight on the back, then I'll fall backwards. Try to do this. Yeah, it doesn't, I don't get any feel in the legs at all when I put it on the back. I gotta leave it on the front. I gotta do it on the front. I'll try it like this, all right? I got it more. Shit. Megan loves it. I bet she does. I bet she does. The women love to see this all natty physique. Do a lot more girls notice now that you are jacked. Thank you, dude. I hope they do notice. We got to get some more females on this channel. Yeah, Megan, please hit that subscribe button. Gotta work on those lats. Lats are kind of hard for me to isolate because I don't have the right equipment. John, meet Megan. Is Megan that one that gave me $100 for the car? I had a GoFundMe for my car. Someone named Megan gave me $100 and I bought the car because of you. That might have been the one, Megan. Hey, Megan. Hopefully you're a real female here. Oh, God, I don't know what to do. We actually got a female. They don't understand the importance of keeping physical assets that have real use. Damn, pretty sure you got all that huzz. Yeah, Megan, you might be the one that gave me the donation for the car. That's awesome if you did. Someone named Megan donated. My Music, Gen X. All right, I'm going to do another set just because they feel good. All right, let's get it. I'm trying not to go so far forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was being a little dramatic. It really doesn't hurt. I can definitely feel it though. Let's start over. 1, let's get 20. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh shit. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Thank you. Thanks for that rose, Megan. My legs are jello now. It was worth it though. There's no better way to train your body than with high rep squats. It's such a powerful exercise, okay? It's gonna jack up your testosterone. They're gonna boost up your growth hormone for a couple hours. It's gonna send signals to your body that tells your body to start releasing more hormones, secreting the GH, getting ripped. Dixon, thank you, John. I need to follow Megan back. Front bar. Yeah, it's like a front squat, like you hold the bar. And right now, I don't go to a gym. The reason I don't go to a gym is because my car had the problem. But now that my car is fixed, I'm going to start going to a gym, okay? When you're at work, John, just bench press the boxes of frozen burgers. Yeah, I've lifted them up like that. Hold it in front of you and squat. Run to the gym. Fries, please. Put the fries in the bag. Put the phone on the floor and squat over it. Wow, what a newbie. I say we hit up these shoulders again. Got 12 reps. Standing at one arm dumbbell press is crazy. Oh yeah, it's kind of stupid. Yeah, I could hurt myself. When does he, bro, my mom just told me to stop watching. This channel is about bodybuilding and making money, okay? This ain't about no gay stuff, bro. Not about that at all. I'm straight. I like women. And I like a lot of women. I like the women with curves and the double D's, okay? If you will. Let's get this money. I'm gay. If you're gay, please double tap the screen. Damn it, I didn't mean to say that. I was just reading the comments, okay? Don't double tap the screen. Megan, preach. What did Megan say? If only gay, he's making you feel things. Guys, we're talking about how to develop the male physique, okay? If you want to get a good back, this is what you do. All right? Grab the dumbbell like this. Like so, all right? This is how to get a strong back and rear delts, lats a little bit. And of course, got to do the other side. There you go. We're all about developing the male body, okay? For men, that you want to look better about yourself, you want to feel better. You know, when you look in the mirror, you want to like what you see. I'm like that too, okay? Uncle Rico, eat your proteins and rice. I love lifting weights. Yes, all the women are getting preheated. Well, one can hope, right? This is my favorite one right here. You come in from the side. I love it because you can see the shadow coming in, you know? You can see the lats a little bit. That's how it's done, guys. Says Megan preached again. What did Megan say? I don't know. Put the fries in the bag. We've been getting that one for a couple of years. Put the fries in the bag. We started getting that one when I got a job at Burger King. And then I became a money manager, a stock trader, a YouTuber. We're moving up. All right, guys. Workout girl, free ditty. I have muscular dystrophy and my pecs are bigger than yours, lad. Some people say I got a bird chest. I think I got a decent chest. Dude, I got a good chest, bro. I got a good chest. Come on. So you are Renaissance man. He emphasizes 0 lats. What do I eat? I eat a low calorie diet, usually fairly low carb, high fat, and high protein. I probably only eat about 2,000 calories a day. That's why I stay lean. Okay. So yeah, I don't eat a lot. I try to eat more, you know. Megan is here for it. Don't let her down, John. Okay. All right, Megan. All right, Megan. No, I ain't really trying to flex for the girls. I'm trying to flex for the guys. Okay. Not gay, but this is about men trying to become stronger. Okay. But you know, women too. If you want to become stronger, I want to give you some motivation as well. Okay. I never really thought about it. I thought that like only men are into this stuff, but let's do some push-ups. Dude, my hamstrings are killing me. from those dang squats. I gotta take this off. All right, let's get it. All right, guys. Now, about proper form, okay? When you're doing those push-ups, you gotta pretend like you're hugging a tree, okay? You gotta squeeze it like this. It's all about bringing your elbows in, okay? Focus on bringing your elbows in rather than pushing your hands out, okay? If you can focus on that, bringing your elbows in, you use your chest to bring those elbows in, okay? But when you push like this, you use your arms. You don't want to use your arms. You want to isolate the chest right now, okay? Bro, you look that. Bro, didn't do that shit. Not a real trainer. Terrible advice. I am becoming a personal trainer. I'm taking the courses. And I already completed the bodybuilding course. Bro, take that hat off, shave your head. It will look a lot better. Max out right now. Yeah, if you'd have to give me a lot of money to max out, because I'm not ready to, I don't want to hurt myself, you know? Anytime you're going to max out, you could get injured, okay? Elbows in, yes. Elbows in. Remember to hit that subscribe button, guys. You got to hit that subscribe button. Otherwise, I do not reap the rewards. You got to subscribe, okay? I do 400 a day. Bro is gaslighted already. 60 at a time. All right, thanks for the subscriber. Because this guy just subscribed, I appreciate you, and I'm going to do a big set. I'm going to try to max out, okay? My hamstrings are killing me. I can feel them right now from those squats. That's it. I can't do any more, guys. I can't do any more. You guys are killing me, bro. Great work. Thank you. Appreciate you. 28. I think I only hit 25, but okay. Big John. That's what my buddy used to call me. I'm only 160 pounds. Yeah. This isn't real John. This is... Yeah, Megan. I'm actually a highly respected individual in my community. And I'm very well read. All right? Not. But Megan, I'm willing to change for you. Not. Are you really doing real push-ups? Yes, I was. Take the chain off. It's not fake. This chain I paid over $8,000 cash. Okay? Guess what it's worth? More than I paid. Let's get this money, guys. Do you think silver will bounce or get spiked again? Well, Well, it could drop as low as 60, but I think it's going to go way higher next year, okay? So you just got to be patient. With silver, you got to be patient, okay? This side laterals are horrible. They are all front delt. That's how I do them, because if I do them differently, it'll hurt my bone structure. I'll get a little bit of a soreness in the bones, you know? Shit, I think my trap's doing all the work, dude. I think my trap's doing everything. Just look at that trap. Let's get this money, guys. Bro, you need to get more something. You need to get more sun. Yeah. The sun is very important for testosterone, yes. But we don't have that much sun here where I live, okay? I think your jaw is closing. This gotta be... Now, this is not a skit. I do this every day, bro. Does it look like this is a skit to you? I'm natural, too. I don't take any juice. No roids. I don't take test. No Primo, no Trend, no Deca, no EQ, no T-Ball, no Red 140, no MK677. I don't take any juice, okay? I'm all natty. Oh yeah, guys, I wanted to talk to you about your posture too, okay? That's skit. This is not a skit. I do workouts every day, bro, and we talk about investing too. Talk about diversification, portfolio management, how to structure your portfolio, how to buy gold, how to buy silver, okay? If this is a skit, then I don't know what to say. What's happening right now? Keep going at it. You really look, dude, I do look like I'm on. That's why I'm happy with my physique, because some people actually think I'm on roids. I only weigh 160, like 162 though, you know? I look like I'm bigger. Let's do a couple curls. So watch your videos and he know you ain't, yeah, I ain't bullshitting, guys. I work out. I try to work out a lot, okay? Lately, I've been working out more because I just do it for the camera to get more subscribers. So in reality, I really don't work out every day, but for YouTube, I pretty much do now. Four. Oh yeah. That's how it's done, guys. Shoot, I could do a live like this. Yeah. Were you Megan? Yeah, Megan. You look like a real beauty. Shoot, I could do a live at this rate. Yeah, you should. You should do lives. You could get views and you could start making money, you know? I only make about $3 or $4 a day doing this, what I do. But it's something. It adds up. You got to get multiple streams of income, Megan, okay? We got to get multiple streams of income. So I'm a full-time Burger King supervisor. I also manage my own portfolios and I do YouTube, okay? So I teach you guys how to have multiple income streams. Hit that subscribe button. Let's get this money, guys. Let's get it. What's your largest holding? I don't want to tell you, okay? It is something having to do with silver. I don't tell people like how much of each individual stock that I have, though. I don't think that's a good idea, okay? But my largest holding is something with silver, okay? Let's get this money, boys. Mr. Olympia, yeah, making 90K a year, but is always cool. Mike is something with, oh, you got something with tech. Okay, probably NVIDIA.